Topic 1. Geopolitics and energy. The conflict between the US, Israel, and Iran has entered a third week with rising tensions, including the reported killing of Iran's security chief, Ali Larijani, not yet confirmed by Iran, and maritime strikes such as a tanker hit near the Strait of Hormuz and attacks on UAE energy and logistics hubs like Shah Gas Field and Fujairah. UAE temporarily closed airspace and some ports and airports faced operational disruptions while transit through the Strait of Hormuz, responsible for roughly 20% of global seaborne oil and LNG flows, was effectively halted, creating acute shipping and energy supply uncertainty. Brent and WTI futures jumped roughly 3 to 4%, with Brent returning to about $103 per barrel and broad fuel prices, gasoline, diesel, spiking. The IEA and others have released emergency stocks around 400 million barrels, but warn these are only temporary buffers. The U.S. is pushing to form a Hormuz escort coalition, but allied participation is limited, raising questions about the effectiveness of a U.S.-led protection effort and the longer-term inflation, rate policy, and supply chain impacts. Topic 2. Markets and economy. Geopolitical risk and rising oil have driven risk-off sentiment. Investors are favoring short-dated U.S. Treasuries, with the 10-year near 4.2% and 2-year around 3.66 to 3.69%, while markets brace for a key Fed meeting and possible dot plot guidance that may signal no easing. Asia-Pacific equities saw mixed gains. Nikkei up 0.75%, Kospi plus 2.94%, Hang Seng plus 0.94%, helped by Nvidia-related tech strength, but overall direction remains fragile amid energy-driven inflation risk. Private credit stress has surfaced. Blue Owl-related fallout and a London mortgage firm insolvency prompted repapering, redemption limits, and tighter lending, while CLO managers are selling software-linked loans amid AI sector risks. Banks expect lower new loan supply. Citi downgraded crypto price forecasts. Bitcoin 12-month target cut from $143,000 to $112,000. Ethereum from $4,304 to $3,175, reflecting regulatory delays and slower institutional ETF inflows. And overall, the combination of geopolitics and credit stresses is amplifying inflation and financial real economy linkage concerns. Topic 3. Tech, AI, and auto. Nvidia dominated headlines at GTC, with Jensen Huang promoting the Blackwell family and Vera Rubin inference architecture, forecasting about $1 trillion in orders by 2027 and claiming up to 10x watt per performance gains for Vera Rubin. Nvidia is shifting emphasis to inference and expanding racks, new architectures, Kyber, Rubin Ultra, and software stacks like NemoClaw to support agentic AI and enterprise agent deployments. Nvidia is scaling autonomous vehicle partnerships via Drive Hyperion, expanding ties with Hyundai, BYD, Nissan, Isuzu, Geely, and a robotaxi rollout with Uber targeting LA, SF in 2027 and 28 cities by 2028, while also moving into humanoid and industrial robotics with partners and European semiconductor suppliers. Some OEMs diverge. Volkswagen China is pursuing local chip ecosystems, XPeng Touring, Horizon JV, to move toward L3 without Nvidia, illustrating fragmented chip sourcing and geopolitical competition risks. The surge in large model inference demand is driving explosive GPU, memory, and infrastructure spending, benefiting Nvidia but inviting competition from in-house chips at Google and Meta, and regulatory China market uncertainties. Topic 4. Auto EV industry strain and safety legal risks. Honda booked a $15.7 billion write-down tied to a struggling EV program and canceled 3 North American EV models, shifting strategy toward hybrids as demand softness, subsidy cuts, and consumer preferences hurt EV profitability. A New York school district's pilot found electric school buses have much higher operating costs and sensitivity to temperature, estimating per-mile costs around 3.18 cents versus 36 for diesel, raising questions about total cost practicality and charging infrastructure. Legal and safety risks continue. A Texas lawsuit alleges a Tesla Cybertruck in AutoPAP